Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to take a look at a game called Metal Black, and this was created by Taito in 1991. We're going to take a brief step away from the 20 from 1982 series. This game was requested by YouTube user Martin Hernandez, and this is a shooter. This game was originally supposed to be called Gun Frontier 2, but they changed the name during production. It's kind of a cool opening here. They even call it Project Gun Frontier 2 in the attract mode. This game has unbelievably beautiful graphics for 1991. Little attract mode about the basic plot of the game. There's a little bit of English in the text in this game, but the general gist of this game is you just go through stages, basically defending the Earth from aliens. But there's these little molecules that you pick up to increase your firepower. Anybody who played the classic Gradius series and is looking for the typical weapon upgrades that most of the shooters at the time employed are going to be really disappointed, because this is vastly different from that. You don't pick up power-ups that give you different options, let you shoot missiles or get laser firepower or little extra pods that shoot alongside with you. You don't get any of that. Instead, you pick up these weird molecules, and they're called Newalone molecules, and they'll appear here and there, and there they are. They look like little DNA bits or something. But you go through the levels and see the graphics. They're absolutely stunning. These molecules will help make your firepower stronger, and they'll also power up a beam weapon that you use with the other fire button, and that can cause massive damage on the bosses. And you are going to need it, because the bosses take forever to kill on this frickin' game. And that's the main complaint I have about this game, is that the boss fights take way too damn long. But we'll get started in just a moment. You fight on Earth, and Earth is in sort of a state of post-apocalyptic mess. And yeah, you just pick up these strands, or these little, what were they called again? Newalone molecules. Where they got that name is kind of a mystery, but I never saw this game, and I really don't know that it saw an appearance really at all in the US. Might have just been like Europe or... Oops. Yeah, you can crash with the background. I'm gonna restart here real quick. Sorry, that was embarrassing. I'll just restart here. But yeah, the first level is called Down to Earth, and you see all these building remains and stuff. Then you take the fight into space on alien planets and stuff. I think the second level takes place on the moon. But the graphics in this game are just knockout. Terrific graphics. Unfortunately, I don't like the way that you power up your ship. I mean, yeah, your lasers are much bigger as you pick up these molecule things, but I greatly prefer the regular weapon upgrade that shows like missiles and laser, like Gradius did, and a lot of other games did too. as you get further and further in the game, the bosses take longer to defeat. The enemies get cheaper. They come from all directions. And there's these little frog enemies. It's kind of funny. But what I prefer to do is not like go crazy with the laser. You can hold it down for rapid fire, but it'll slow down eventually. So I like to do little rapid fire bursts here and there, and then let off. Because your rapid fire will peter out after a while. So just use it here and there sparingly. Because you'll wanna save it up for the boss if you can, and you'll hear this alert awooga sound when a boss is gonna appear. Save up your special attack on him. Now, if you use your special laser while he's using a special laser, and he can use a special laser too, then you kind of have a battle with your lasers, and I think you have to repeatedly press the button, the special attack button, and if you press it faster than he does or something like that, then your laser will win over his laser. But yeah, these bosses just take forever to beat, and they'll normally start to turn red when they're just about to die. Those lasers can be shot by your lasers. Not always will that happen. Whoops. See, he's red now. He's just about dead. This guy is much quicker to kill than all the other bosses. They all take real friggin' long. Just die already. There we go. And for some reason we see a world map cycle by. Round 1 clear. Now, this is one of 2 bonus rounds, and this bonus round is really lame. You have to lock onto these enemies and fire missiles. You have to destroy them all for a very meager bonus. See, there I locked on, and I press the button and I fire a missile at him. This is really one of the lamer bonus rounds I've seen in games made from the 90s on. Just keep doing it. You're timed. Once your time runs out, the round ends. But you'll get a bonus if you can get all the enemies in one round. And I'm going to do it with time to spare. Pretty lame bonus round. Well, now we go to round 2, Cry for the Moon. But yeah, these missiles will fly by and they'll shoot at you as well. And little enemies will shoot a lot at you. Yeah. I'm going to not play through the whole game. I'm going to skip parts of the levels, but I just want to show you the meat and potatoes of each level and the boss. Just keep picking up these molecule strands, whatever they were called, Newalone molecules. This shark thing is really annoying. There are sometimes, maybe not quite sub-bosses, but they take forever to kill too. And these things are annoying as well. Yeah, just keep picking up those Newalone molecules Only use rapid fire here and there to take out like groups of enemies. Don't go hog wild with it. Yeah, now here's the boss at the end of the second round. And he hatches out of this big rock. He takes forever to kill as well. Man, he really takes forever to kill. He's this flying dragon thing. One thing that's kind of cool about this game is when a new soundtrack plays, it'll say the name of the tune on the screen. Kind of neat. Yeah, the graphics on this game just blow me away. They're terrific for 1991. He lays these little eggs or something, and you'll die if you touch them, and they'll create a ricocheting laser that'll hit you. By this point, I put on infinite lives cheats, because I'm gonna go through a hell of a lot of lives. These bosses just take forever. Oops. Should have seen that coming, but... Yeah, you can't predict the behavior pattern of some of these enemies, or where they're gonna appear. Sometimes they just appear out of nowhere. Sometimes the enemies will charge at you or something. I'm not entirely a fan of this game. I like the graphics. Gotta say that much. The graphics are really awesome. But the difficulty of the bosses, or the length in which it takes to kill them, the cheapness of some of the enemies, and the lame-ass bonus rounds. I can't really recommend this game, but I'd never heard of it. I decided I'd give it a try when Martin Hernandez suggested this game. Well, damn it, that wasn't very fair. Okay, finally. Good gravy. You see that beam level at the bottom, that just builds up as you collect those molecules. Now we go to a level around 3 called Dreamland. Weird. And this is a pretty cool cosmic background. And more molecules floating around. You can go through that probe thing. It won't kill you if you touch it. Yeah, those guys. There's so many annoying, cheap enemies, just regular enemies in this game. Those guys really tick me off. They shoot multiple directions when you shoot them. We'll skip forward a little bit later in this maze, or in this level. More molecules to pick up and build up your firepower with. And again, you have the rapid fire option with that, but don't use it terribly often. Just use it here and there to wipe out groups of enemies. There's a boss later on that will give you molecules for some reason. I skipped ahead and went to the final boss. This one absolutely takes forever. It's this weird... I don't know how to describe the guy, but there's him, and there's this mouth thing there, and then there's this critter that rolls down the hill and can bounce at you. But just takes frickin' ever. But there's a total of 6 stages. And I think there might have been another bonus stage after this stage. But there's a total of 2 bonus stages. And they're both that lame-ass lock in on the target and shoot missiles type. This game could have been great, but they needed to... Ah, god damn it. What was I going to do about that? This game could have been great fun. But they kind of dropped the ball with a few things. Oops, that wasn't very careful. I really prefer the setup, the weapon power-up system of Gradius. And what are you gonna fucking do about that? That's so cheap. God damn it. Well, at any rate, skipping forward, I destroyed it. I just don't have the patience to play through this whole frickin' game and record it all. Yeah, here's the second bonus stage, and it's the same as the first one. It's really lame. You just lock in on the enemies and shoot missiles. Try to get all of them before the time runs out. Really not a very good, not a well thought out bonus round. If they were gonna be like this, I'd really rather they didn't have a bonus round. Hold still, goddammit. Well, that wasted a lot of precious time just trying to lock in on him. I didn't have time to lock in on him. Well, now we go to round 4. Crystallize. Wow. Now here you have these little crystal bubble things or something that try to latch onto you. And now we got more molecules to pick up. And these friggin' floating stars. And when the crystal bubble things grab onto you, you can't shoot. And I hate those damn things. But the crystal bubbles give you protection, so it might not be a bad thing. You just repeatedly shoot if you want to get out of one, and you'll eventually break out. You'll have to shoot through those walls there. I hate those little red star things. We'll fast forward again. We'll get to the boss of this round. I like the wobbly backgrounds there. Oh yeah, this boss is a giant missile. He's super, super huge. And there's kind of a cool effect of, kind of weird, but springs or nuts and bolts come out of him and fall at you. It's kind of interesting. It's got little wings or fins. Yeah, kind of weird. And we get a nice supply of. How was I supposed to know that was gonna happen? You bastard! Get a nice steady supply of Newalone molecules. Newalone, where the hell did they get a name like that? Stupid. Now this opens up and you see weird fleshy crud coming out of there. Ah, shit. There is a round select trick that you can do to get to choose what level you want to start at. Ah, God damn it. And I'll show you that later once I've beaten the game. Oh, and I hate these damn guys. When you shoot them, their shots ricochet and bounce in different directions. Very annoying. And those are shots, again, that can be shot through by your shots. Or destroyed by your shots. Yeah, we'll skip forward to watch me beating the boss here. Ah, I didn't think I was shooting him there, but he died. Round 4 clear. Now we go to round 5, which is called Nemesis Crisis. Okay. Yeah, those guys shoot like crazy when you kill them. Whoa. Probably should have gotten killed somewhere around there, but I was a little too deft. Now, and these little things, those little things weigh you down and you can't move very well. Skip it forward a little. I like this. The background on this. It's weird, weird caverns. And those guys are annoying too. They sprout little arms that can go all over the place. And these guys are even worse. And there's just some really cheap enemies that aren't even bosses, and they just come out from all over the place. I'm just not crazy about this game. Just kind of cheap enemies. The bosses take forever to kill. And speaking of a boss, it didn't have the awooga alarm. Always like the first boss reincarnated or something, and he just disappears and reappears. There's his laser, and I've got a bunch of Newalone molecules to power up my shots with. It's a good thing that when you die and come back, your missiles are the same, or your shots are the same power as before you died. Oh, not fair. Reappears right on me and kills me. Yeah, I don't really like this game that much. I do love the graphics. They are beautiful. And again, this might have just been released in Japan or Europe, or both, but maybe not in the US. And again, this was supposed to be, what was it called, Gun Frontier 2, but they decided to make it its own game. There are probably similarities to Gun Frontier or Gun Frontier 2. God damn it, how was I going to know he was going to appear there? Just cheap. Not fair. I got to the point where I didn't give a damn if it was gonna kill me. I just want to beat him eventually. didn't turn red like all the other bosses just before they get killed. Round 5 clear. Now there's just one last level. And it is called A Mirage of Mind, Gaia. And those guys are so annoying. Just sprout arms in all sorts of directions. And then there's these multiplying enemies. When you shoot them, they multiply into different ones. Yeah, we'll skip forward a little bit. There's a sort of mini-boss. You don't even have to kill these guys. Just get past them. So many cheap regular enemies. It's annoying as hell. I hate those frickin' guys. And more opportunities to pick up Newalone molecules. Ugh, I hate those guys. They get in your way, but if you shoot them, they bounce your shots all over the place. So annoying. Shooting all over the damn place. Now we face the final boss. Or almost. Yeah. That little thing won't hurt you. It's gonna be the boss in just a moment. The graphics are just beautiful for this game, but the power-up elements, the lame bonus rounds. The fact that it takes forever to kill a boss, the cheap-ass, whoa. I couldn't go down anymore. Shit. The lame-ass, enemies that just come out from all over the place. I just don't really like this game. Screw you too. Use my beam weapon that I charged up from collecting all those Newalone molecules. Oops. Don't really care at this point. I fast forwarded again just so I could see myself beat the boss. Yeah, and that little tail thing gives you the bunch of Newalone molecules. Did I kill it? Ta-da! And we get to see the ending here. Weird. That was Metal Black by Taito in 1991. Was its phantasm the last attacking or its last moments? And was this for real or was I dreaming? Nobody knows yet. Okay. And now we'll see the credits. Project Gun Frontier 2 again, even though it was called Metal Black. Somebody named Oh No. Well, I think Oh No was their last name. Oh No. Wepokichi. That was Metal Black by Taito in 1991, originally to be known as Gun Frontier 2. If you try to put your initials in as SEX, S-E-X, then it gets changed to asterisks. But yeah, just collect those Newalone molecules whenever you can, and use your rapid-fire weapon sparingly. The more Newalone molecules you collect, the longer your special attack will last, your beam. But yeah, I don't really care for this that much because the bosses take forever and the bonus levels are lame, and some of the regular enemies are cheap ass and just appear all over the place. Yeah, your ship, I think, was called the Black Fly or something, which is why they showed that fly. In a little bit, we'll take a look at the level select trick. Put in my initials. Game over. We'll look at the attract mode again real quick, but not a great shooter, I don't think. And like I said, it might not have even been released in the US. This might have just been, I mean, if it was barely seen, I'm sure. I had never heard of this game before very long ago. Yeah, you might like it more than I did. Like I said, I definitely admire the graphics. They're terrific. But just certain things about the gameplay, the weapon building system I don't like that much. The bonus rounds are lame and the bosses take forever to beat. And some of the regular enemies are just cheap and appear all over the place. Alright, we'll take a look at the level select trick. And you have to get into the system itself and activate the service switch. I'll tell you how to get the trick to work. It's Metal Black by Taito in 1991. I do like that wobble effect there. Okay, what you do is, for the level select, you hold the service switch while booting, and then when it says service switch error, press 1 up start 3 times, the service switch again, and then 1 up start, and you can select your level. Press up or down to select the round, and you can also play the 2 bonus stages as well. And there's one of them. But at any rate, this was Metal Black by Taito in 1981, and YouTube user Martin Hernandez recommended this one, or asked for a video of this one. This is Crazy Climber 80 saying thanks for watching Metal Black by Taito in 1991, and I'll be back very soon with game number 3 in the 20 from 1982 series. See you, folks. Bye.